welcome back. If you know, welcome to my blood clot channel. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about you get big and strong and feel like a lion. I feel like a blood clot, man. You know what I say? You wanna get big biceps them, you wanna feel lean, you wanna feel strong, then this is how the blood clot do it. I'm gonna tell you how to boost your testosterone to the sky, man. So if you're new to my channel, I want you to go like the video, subscribe, and let's get right into the fuckery. Yeah. So this video idea came to me the other day. I was talking to my mum, and I was deep into my mum. I was telling my mum this story about how I was in school. And bro, I didn't even know what the fucking word testosterone even meant. I didn't even know what the fuck it was. I didn't know it was important. I only found out about the word a year into my lifting journey. How is that possible? And I know a lot of young men are not being taught this and the importance of the hormone and boosting it because they're being shamed for being a man, you know. But here I am, bringing back masculinity. So I'm going to share with you how I boosted my testosterone over the course of 3 years and how you can do too. So yeah, let's get right into the video. So number one, the first way I boosted my testosterone is fixing my blood clot sleep. Now bro, I'm telling you, my sleep was fuckery. All my life I've had struggles with my sleep and shit like that. Like, I remember in school days, and I would just do all-nighters. Like, basically majority every single day. And then I have I'll get home and I'll crash out because I'd have a lot of soda. Why am I saying soda? I would have a lot of fizzy drinks, and I'll have chocolates and sweets. And then I'll just crash out from having a sugar rush in it. And I'll just nap from like 4 o'clock when I got back from school until like maybe 6, 7 o'clock. And then this bad sleeping pattern carried on. First of all, that was what was fucking up my sleeping pattern, staying up all night, playing the video games. It does not do you justice in the long run. Your testosterone is mainly made in your sleep. Sleep is anabolic for your test. I'm telling you. What's it called? You want to aim for 8 hours plus of sleep. 7 at the minimum, at the least. But 8 hours plus. I always try and get 8 hours plus. Sometimes I can kind of, you know, I can deal with being on like 5 hours, but I don't feel as sharp and I don't feel as, you know, focused. I feel like my attention span's all over the place when I'm on 5 hours, 6 hours. But when I have 8 hours, bro, I feel just like, whoo, dead focus, laser beam focus, you know. And that's what I want from you. So you can focus on your goals, you can focus on whatever, you know, and actually be just like here, all fully recovered, all of that. So I want you to aim for at least 8 hours of sleep. And what I suggest with your sleep is trying to get to bed at around the same time every night. I know I'm not like a person to listen to when it comes to this stuff because my sleeping pattern's still all over the place, but I still try and get that by 8 hours. But what I felt was the best for me and where I felt the best in the mornings and stuff was when I went to bed at like 10 o'clock to latest 1, and I'll wake up around 6, 7, 8ish. That's when I felt my best, bro, because then I'd have a full 8 hours sleep. And I want to tell you this now, there's a certain cycle in your sleep where you don't want to miss. It's called REM sleep, and that's where your testosterone is mainly like made. So you don't want to miss that certain bit of sleep. And that comes in around 12 to 3 o'clock. So if you're going to bed past like 4 o'clock, you're going to miss that stage where you can get that human growth hormone from your sleep, you know. So that's what I mean. You want to really just be, because you have to deep, our ancestors would see that dawn was coming and they'll be like, okay, it's time to go to bed. And then when they see the sunrise come, they knew their body circadian rhythm was like, okay, it's time to get up, you know. So I'm just trying to make you kind of fix into that as much as possible. I know it can be difficult because of work and things like that and school and whatever, but try and fit into at least getting to bed around 10, 11, 12-ish, around that time. But if you can't, just get to bed at whatever time and try and aim for that 8 hours of sleep to really lock in with that REM sleep and also just boost your recovery, really. And no, so number 2, very important one, eating habits. Fat is very key and good for you. Let me tell you that for a second time. Fat is key and very good for you. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Oh, Jonathan, I want to stay lean. I want to... Bro, do you not see my bicep veins? Do you not see the veins on my arm? I'm fucking lean, bro. All I do is eat steaks. I eat fucking red meat. I remember the days when... I was avoiding that stuff. Because my mum always told me that, like, too much cholesterol is bad for you. But when I delve into my own research and I'm finding out that cholesterol is the building blocks for testosterone, your body needs cholesterol. Sure, you can have bad cholesterol, but you need the good cholesterol to really make your body produce more testosterone. Your body needs the fats for testosterone. Your body needs the healthy fats. For example, the things that are in like butter, nuts, fish, steak, fat, all of that. Your body needs all of that because there's so many essential vitamins and everything. Your body needs it. Don't listen to the bullshit about cholesterol is bad for you. Of course, cholesterol is bad if you're having things that have more than 5 ingredients in it. You want to try and stick to your diet, which should consist of... Your food should consist of like 1 ingredient, really. So that can be like chicken, for example, or like beef or something. Not like things like donuts where they have like multiple different ingredients. You want to try and stay away from those because, let's be real, sugar is bad for you. Those are the bad cholesterols you want to try and avoid as much as possible. So you can have them as a treat if you want to. But if you want to stay disciplined, stay to the 1 ingredient type foods and stuff like that. Eat more red meat, lots and lots of eggs. Why you think they call someone yoked when you're looking big? Because they're eating eggs. You need eggs, cholesterol. Remember when I tell you that? Have eggs at least, let me say, 4+ per day. As a man, 4+ per day. Your testosterone will be skyrocketing. And I usually have my eggs before bed with butter. Cook it in butter for more fat. You see what I mean? You see how I'm coming in? Fat is very good for you. I'm telling you, bro. Don't try and get low fat yogurt and shit like that. You need fat. You need fat, or else your hormones are just gonna be limp. Generally limp. You need the fat. Also, I have 3 Brazilian nuts in the morning, then I have 3 at night. I also have macadamians throughout the day. I have like around 6 of those. Those are very good for your testosterone. I also have pistachios before bed, which are very good for increasing melatonin in your body so you can get to sleep much easier. So yeah, man, if you just eat clean 1 ingredient type foods, then your testosterone is going to increase. It's going to increase for sure. Just eat more fish if you can't have steak. More steak, red meats, chicken, meat. Eat meat, eggs, all of that, man. And eat some fruit too. And honey. Have some raw honey. Trust me, raw honey before your workouts for a pump, but also raw honey before bed. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, I'm putting you onto blood clot sauce here. Anyway, number 3, lay up tap water. Now, I remember the days where it was getting close to my first year of lifting. And I was watching a video about Michael B. Jordan and how he was training for Creed. And he was saying that I drink a gallon of water a day and this and that. And I was like, okay, that's easy. So I'd have one of these at college, and I'd finish it, and I'd go to the gym after college. So I'll be like, okay, let me fill it up with the tap. But after doing some research, I found out that there's a lot of birth control in the tap water, and that is putting estrogen in your body. And you don't want that estrogen in your body, because then that decreases your testosterone. And if you have seen most of the taps, what they look like inside without filter, it's pretty disgusting, you know. So you're going to have a lot of metals in your body and shit like that, and you don't want any of that shit. So if you can afford it, try and buy glass bottles, but like, don't drink the tap water. Just buy these bottles, you know. But as I said, glass bottles are kind of better. But I'm going to go on to my next point about cut out the plastics. Now, I know this is a plastic bottle, but this is all I can really afford. But this is better than the tap water. But plastics are a big one for decreasing your testosterone. Now, when the plastics attach to your body, it kind of just lowers your testosterone. Like, there's plastics in everything, but you want to try and avoid the plastics as much as possible. So nowadays I don't really touch receipts because it's gonna latch to my fingers and the plastic's gonna get in my body. You have to like, bro, this is our vessel. We have one body, you know. You have to be cautious of what you put in your body and what you put on your body. And I'm very cautious of that now. And that's why I don't really like wanna use plastics as much anymore, because I know how it can get in your body, especially if you heat plastics like in containers and shit like that. So I would try and use now like glass containers, and I'll try and use like wooden containers to keep my meal prep shit in and things like that. Just staying away from plastic as much as possible, because as I say, it's in the cups. When you go to Starbucks, it's in a cup. It's everywhere, man. It's in the food. Look at most meats. If you don't get it from the butchers, it's fucking covered in plastic. It's like they're setting us up to fail, bro. They're setting us up to fail. But like, wherever you can prevent it, you know, prevent it as much as possible. Look at the alternatives for things. As I said, glass bottle, glass containers. Try and have stuff in glass as much as possible, you know. So number 5, get in the sun. Now, bro, it's not really too sunny like that around these ends, man. It's kind of depressing. But, yo, soon come, hopefully in a year, I'll be gone from this country. There in Thailand or Bali or some shit, manifesting that shit. But if you're not getting enough vitamin D, that's probably why your testosterone is low. So what I do is, because there's not too much sunlight in this country, I will have like my vitamin D supplement. So this is 4,000 IU, but I have 2 of these a day to make it this 8,000. Double that shit up, because as black people, I need my vitamin D, bro. I'm a fucking... Bro, you need to see, if I go to a hot country, I'll become dark as fuck. I need my vitamin D, you know, just for my happiness. But yeah, also, sun in your balls. Now, sun in your balls has been shown to increase your testosterone too. So, every grand rising, if the sun's out, I would try and sun my balls for like at least 5 minutes, bro. I trust the studies. You know, it's science. But yeah, just get outside, bro. I remember the times when my testosterone was low, and it's because I was staying indoors. Like, the curtains were drawn. I was like a vampire. I was there like. I was just playing on my game like. It was a very depressing time in my life, and it was only when I started to go outside, bro, and experience life that I really got happy. And that's because I was getting in the sunlight more, you know. Because deep it, God didn't intend us to like sit in buildings for hours just on technology. He didn't design this for that. He designed us to go outside, walk more, use our body more, you know. So that's what you should do if you can. Exercise outside. Very good for boosting your testosterone because you're sweating, but you're also working out. And you're getting the vitamin D from the sun. So endless benefits from that. Number 6, sprints and resistance training. Now, I've only recently started to do sprints. I did started sprints in like 2022. So I do my sprints like this. I'd sprint the length of the football pitch, then jog the width, then sprint the length, jog the width, and I carry that on for like around 20 to 30 reps. So very hard. If you've never done sprints, I highly suggest it because you're gonna boost your human growth hormone, and you're gonna increase the cortisol in your body, which is then gonna give your body a reason to make more testosterone because you're going through something hard, and your body's there like, oh, I need to get stronger. I need to build muscle to overcome this adversity, you know. And recently, bro, I started to do it on hills, bro. It's killer. I'm telling you, bro. But trust me, so you get power in your legs, man. Power in your legs, striking power, all of that, you know. And also for your endurance too. Because as humans, we're meant to walk or like sprint, bro. Like we're used to sprinting after like animals and shit. Like we're spears.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
We're used to all of that, bro. But because we become so comfortable, we don't do any of that shit anymore. So I just want to bring that shit back a little bit. So start doing sprints. I would say do hill sprints. Hill sprints are killer. I would say they're way better. I feel it way better when I'm doing it on hills. Because it's on an incline, it's way harder to drive, but you must drive to the top. And I always have this thought in my mind like, because my hill's right next to my yard, I think to myself, okay, your mom's gonna die if you don't get to this hill, at the top of this hill, in the next like 8 seconds, and I'll be like, but yeah. Also, getting in the gym. This is just all about doing hard stuff, you know. Resistance training is key. I'm telling you, key to just increasing testosterone because deep it, you're going through adversity, you're putting your body through adversity, so you're giving your body no other choice but to boost testosterone in your body so you can get stronger and you can get bigger because your body feels like you're going through something's happening to you and you can't get through it without getting stronger every day. So it could be so deep it's like if you're lifting the rock in the olden days, you're obviously gonna get bigger because your body's got it basically is your body just adapting, you know. It adapts to what's going on. If you're just sitting on a sofa, you're gonna be covered in fat because your body's just filling up the calories of the crisps and chocolate, and it's just putting it here because you're not burning it off. As for if you pick a heavy weight, you're gonna build muscle so you can pick heavier and heavier and heavier weight and just get stronger and stronger. It's as simple as that. And why would you not want to look like this? Look at me. Why would you not want to look like this? V-tape and everything, man. Come on, man. Be your most confident self. Get in the fucking gym. You know, it's gonna be hard, but everything in life is hard. Everything in life is hard. You can't escape it. I'd rather look like this and go through pain and then get respected than just sit there in my misery and my depression and be like, wow, is this my life? forever. Shut the fuck up. Get in the fucking gym. Get a 6-pack. Get a V taper. And you'll be happy, bro. Trust me. You'll be happy. And my final point of the day is reduce stress. Cortisol is the killer and your kryptonite for testosterone. Fuck that shit up. Fuck it off, man. You don't want no cortisol in your body. Well, a little bit is alright, but you want to just de-stress. You don't want to stress yourself out all of the time. Like, I remember I was working at Cineworld and this guy, he always comes up to me. He's like, "Wagwan, brother." I'm like, "Wagwan." And he's there like, "You look stressed, man." And I was there like, "Do I?" And he goes, "I can see in your eyes." I'm saying like, "Oh." And bro, he saw me like 3 months later, bro. And he was there like, "You look good, man. You look a little bit better." But that just shows how much stress can affect you, you know. And the fact that my man saw it to me just shows that I was just stressing for no reason. It's just a job that I'd even like that. So why the fuck was I stressing about it? That's what I mean. If you're stressing over stupidness that you can't control or you don't care about, just cool off. Cool off. There's no need to stress. Why are you stressing? Imagine you're stressing about something like, don't want to say anything too deep. Imagine you're stressing about something like, I forgot the barbecue sauce at Asda. Why the fuck are you stressing about that? You can go the next day or you can just go back. It don't really matter. Cool off. Cool off. Take it easy. You don't need to stress about some dumb shit, bro. That's what I mean. Relax yourself. Try and relax yourself as much as possible. As I say, you want to get in a meditative state of some sort. Something that takes stress away from you. Whether that's doing some fun activity like a sports activity. What I like to do is sparring, bro. What I like to do is sparring because when I spar, bro, it's competitive, which boosts my testosterone. But also, I'm just in the moment, bro. I'm there like, okay, I don't want to get touched by this guy. I'm just, back, roll, you know. Fully locked in, bro. Because you can't have no bullshit thoughts. There's no bullshit, my nose is too big. My dick is small. There's none of that, bro. Inspiring. You're just there like, oh. Or if you're playing football, you focus in the game, or else your friends are gonna cuss you out because you're being shit. You know, it's the same thing. Try and get in a meditative state as much as possible, and also practice meditation. I would say, what I do is when I go into bed, I just put on a meditative live stream. You know, I put it on a certain amount of hertz, and I just sit there, breathe until I go to sleep, bro. Just deep breathe. I always have my mouth tape on, so I'm always breathing through my nose, but deep breathe into your belly, bro. And that really relaxes you, bro, because let's be real, what the fuck are you stressing about? Stress is just you thinking about the past or thinking about the future. When in reality, you can't really change it. You can't change any of that. Or you can if you just stay in this moment. If you stay in the moment, you can be like, okay, that's just happened. I'm here now. I'm here now. How can I change the future? That's how you have to think about it. You can't just do a back to the future and go into the future. You can't do that shit, bro. You have to just be here in the now. Why are you gonna change now to get you to that point you want to get to in the future? Because you can't change the past, but you can change your future if you stay in the present. So try and stay in the present as much as possible. Don't be stressing out over some stupidness that isn't really going to matter in like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Cool off. Relax yourself. That was a few ways how I boosted my testosterone. I'm just deep and I need to get my blood work done soon. But yeah, man. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope your testosterone skyrockets through the fucking sky. I hope it skyrockets through the sky. And I hope you become manly men, you know. And yeah, man. That was the video. Hope you enjoyed. Give it a like. Give it a comment. Give me some video ideas you want me to do next. Subscribe. Yeah, I'm doing some one-to-one coaching stuff. If you want to get lean like a fucking boy, fucking look at that, man. If you want to get close by me, there's a link in my description. But apart from that, Jonathan out. Testosterone.